Those were happy days in so many, many ways. In the town I love so well.
Okay, well, our music it started off years ago as being very much, Celtic, with a little bit of classical thrown in, and that was kind of the model. In a way, we were sort of on the bandwagon of the whole tenors thing, the Pavarotti, Domingo, Carreras thing, and we said let's do that for Ireland, and it did start a little like that. But it's developed since then, and the range of music that we do, it really spans everything from bluegrass almost type American music, right through to modern Irish music, Scottish music, Welsh music, English music, really just good quality songs that we found, and the defined sort of boundaries have become a little bit misty and a little bit kind of dissolved a little over time. But another thing is that there's three tenor voices, and it can be. You'd imagine, wow, this could be boring. Three voices exactly the same singing together, but that's not really the way it is at all. The three of us have very different voices. James has quite a full operatic sound. I'd be quite full as well, but maybe a little more chocolatey sounding maybe. And then Daryl is a high Rossini tenor, able to do really, really mega high stuff.
Where the school played ball by the old gas yard wall.
There's actually four of us. We have an incredible piano player. He's our musical director. His name is Colin. He's extremely young, and he's an amazing piano player. And he really makes it feel like there's an orchestra behind us. All together, it creates, when we sing in harmony, which is what we do a lot of, it creates quite a unique sound.
On the 4th of July, 1806, we set sail from the sweet cove of Cork. Over Cork, we were sailing.
I think the thing about our show is we try and have a lot of emotional kind of places for people to be taken. We really like life and energy, so there's lots and lots of really fast, wonderful Irish songs, and they will end up. They're kind of a fair part of the backbone of our show. This energy, foot stomping and clapping and that sort of thing. Also banter, lively banter. I mean, we're the three of us. You can't shut us up. We love talking and telling stories and that sort of thing. But it ends up being a very inclusive show. Long ago we threw out the tux and the tails, the evening jacket, and we dressed a little more casually and a little more less forbidding in a way for everyone. I mean, I'm a farmer's son from the middle of Ireland, and the last thing I was brought up with was a tie and tails, I love it sometimes when there's an occasion and when it calls for it. But our show isn't that kind of show. We found that live music was really where we were happiest, and I think that's what we do best. And the live show is really what we're all about. There's one particular song that means a huge amount to us, and it's called "Remember Me," Recuérdame, and it's a song that was written for us in the very, very early days of our career by Phil Coulter. He's one of the great songwriters in our country. He's a contemporary writer.
Lost in my thoughts of you. Remember me.
And it's a song that his particular poignancy around Christmas time, because we dedicate it to all of the servicemen and servicewomen who aren't there, and it's an uplifting song. It's not depressing in any way, and it just reinforces the courage and these great kids who are out there doing this work for their country.